kind of lean him up against the spider for a second. Oh, and he fell, making this an official video, but Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano, and I'm doing a Star Wars Vintage Collection figure review for the first time in a long time. It's the Mandalorian and Grogu Maldo Kreis action figure pack. This came from Walmart. This was, I believe, $27.99, almost 30 bucks. But you know, I had to have it because of the little spiders. Now, if you guys remember, this was from Season 2, Episode 2 of The Mandalorian, where those crazy spiders in the ice cave came and chased them down. Now, those are different spiders than the Krykna, as seen in Galaxy's Edge. That's a different spider. These were more inspired by the artwork of Ralph McQuarrie. So it's kind of cool they made this into a set. Now, this, I believe, was Walmart exclusive. I know that Walmart shipped mine, and there's been a lot of problems and a lot of people getting them from Walmart, and they just shipped them. This is a $30 item that a lot of people are not going to be opening. It's a collector's item. I will be opening it in this video. But I know people who ordered multiple, hoping that they would ship them in a box. You know, order 4 of them. Maybe they'll ship them in a box, and it'll be a little more safe. No, they still shipped them in a bubble mailer. Mine was shipped in a bubble mailer. My card's bent down here, and the bubble was crushed. I kind of uncrushed it a little bit for this video. But I sent pictures. Actually, my friend Victoria's Cantina, if you guys are not already following Victoria's Cantina, please do. She does such a good job at reviewing these figures. She's got such a good eye. She knows the history of the figures, so she can tell when things are reused. You know, she's way better at this than I am. But she ordered 4 of them. She's the person I was talking about who ordered 4. Tried to get a box, and they came in a bubble mailer, all ruined. And then Walmart only offered like a gift card for like 25 bucks. It doesn't even pay for one of them. She bought 4 of them at $27.99 each. Meanwhile, on her same thread, I was like, yeah, look, this is my mess, slightly bent card in a bubble. And they're like, well, reach out to us and DM us. So I did, and I was like, here's my pictures. This is kind of what I expect from you guys. You guys are awful. Do better, Walmart. And like, I didn't even ask for a refund or anything. I was just like, this is what it is. You guys should do better. That's all. And they refunded me. I got a little auto thing from the Walmart app saying, oh, there's a refund coming your way for $29 and change or whatever. So I think there's like a couple dollars in taxes I still had to pay, because I think I paid $32 initially with everything, with fees and all, everything. So I paid like $3 for this in the long run, which is great. But Walmart needs to be more consistent about how they handle this. If someone else, there's other people in that same thread who were like, yeah, I sent them pictures and they would only give me like 20 bucks back, which is garbage. And I'm like, that is garbage. Why would I get a full refund? I don't understand why. I don't deserve a full refund. I'm going to open it anyways. I mean, I'm going to take the full refund. Don't get me wrong. But it's just weird. It's just weird. Enough rambling. Let's take a look at the outside of the box. All right, now we've got some gorgeous artwork on the front here. We got Mando. He's holding little baby Grogu. Mandalorian, Star Wars logo 4 and up. And then, of course, inside the bubble, we've got 2 small, tiny spiders. And we've got one of the larger spiders, a spider egg. Of course, we've got baby Grogu with a little bit of snow on his feet. You can tell there's a little bit of paint there that makes the snow on his feet. A pistol for Mando, and this is Mando in his Beskar armor. I'm liking the look of this. And, of course, in the back. Now, this is VC211, which is interesting because apparently that's the same vintage collection code as the Elite Squad Trooper from a Star Wars Bad Batch set that's coming out. I don't know why Hasbro does this with the weird numbering. I'm not a stickler for it, but I know that there are collectors out there that are. So it's just weird to me. But on the back, we've got Mithral, Lobot, Queel, Bib Fortuna, IG-11, Rebel Soldier. A lot of these things I've pre-ordered or have forgotten that I've pre-ordered. Let me tell you, Hasbro has messed me up on a lot of this stuff because I'll pre-order it when the day they, like, announce it, right? And months go by, and I forget what I've pre-ordered. Thumbs up if you do the same crap I do. I forget what I've pre-ordered. And then all of a sudden I'll see a charge on my bank account from Hasbro saying, oh, we processed your order, And then I go to Hasbro Pulse, I log in, and I'm like, oh, what are they going to send me? And I look, and I'm like, oh, crap. I got lucky and found those at Target, or I found those at Walmart a month ago. And Hasbro's just now sending it to me. The whole state of collecting is a mess right now. But good news is, it is approved by 0 to 3 sad babies. So you know what that means? Let's just open it up. Just rip it right open. Okay, double bubble. We got a double bubble going on, a little double bubble situation. I think I already lost the spider. I see 2 baby spiders. Oh my goodness, what else? Oh no. I was like, did I lose one? I did not lose one. Oh, they're gummy. They're kind of gummy. Look at this little guy. He's a little gummy dude. Is it posable, though? If I bend it, will it stay? Not quite. Some of the legs do rotate. The front, like, hook teeth legs do rotate. I like that's a little bit of posability. And the back ones do, too. So he's got, 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 8 legs. And 4 of them are posable on the larger spider. And get little baby Grogu. Oh my god. Baby Grogu's arm fell off already. I call him Baby Youngus. That's just what I call him. I call him little Baby Youngus. Why? Because I'm a freaking weirdo. That's why. Not even kidding. I do. You can ask the people I work with. I say, Baby Youngus, find me Baby Youngus stuff. And I'm always looking for Baby Youngus. He is flippin' tiny. Look how little. He's just a little guy. I'm going to lose him. The reason I say that is because I was going to compare this one to the one that I have from a previous Mandalorian set. And I can't. I lost him. I don't know where it's usually up here where my little cantina bar scene is. And recently, within the last month or two, I added a bunch to that set, the whole bar setup. And I was like, wait, where did I put Grogu? I don't think I put him in the bar. Because it'd be weird to have the little kid in the bar. And I was trying to think, where did I put him then? I have no idea. It might be in my Vintage Collection Slave 1. It might be in there. But I don't know where. Now, speaking of Mandalorian, speaking of ships like the Slave 1, the Razor Crest is coming. The Hasbro Pulse, or whatever, Hasbro... What's it called where you back it? I back to the barge? HasLab. That, we're supposed to be getting shipped sometime this week, I believe. I got a message from Hasbro last week saying, verify your address because you should see a shipping notification after the 21st. Today is the 24th. I have not received a shipping notification. Sorry, it's going to get loud. Got him out. Get him out. Get him out. So no rifle. No rifle. Does the head pop up? No, the head does not come off. He's just Mando. He's just Mando. But I do have a head I could pop on there, I guess. If I felt so inclined. If it even works the same. But it's your standard vintage collection. Okay. I like this. I like this. A little bit of snow there on the back. Now let's get a little bit better lighting going here. Maybe this will help. You kind of see a little better. There you go. You can see some of that snow on the bottom there. I like the weathering on snow on the boots. Pretty cool. Now, again, it's standard vintage collection. You got the full posability. You got arm joints. You've got wrists that rotate. You got the arm inside of a little socket there that should be able to pop up like that. Still rotate. How are the ankles? The ankles do kind of rock back and forth, but they're not. Oh no, you can position them however. You can bend them. You can do all kinds of cool poses then. Okay, I like that. I like the posability of this figure already. When you get those ankles that can be like positioned funky, you're able to achieve some really neat poses. So, all right, I'm going to put the pistol in one hand. Oh yeah, you can get some really cool poses with this set. Just in the way you can position the legs. With the different bends of the ankle, you can actually have him sit flat in a lot of cool and interesting ways. I like that. Okay, let me see if I can get him to hold little baby Youngler. You can kind of hold him. Yeah, there you go. Now you're holding him. See, he can hold him in place. He holds him okay. I like it. I like it. Okay, so as far as the figure goes, really cool. The Grogu looks to be... I can't confirm because I lost my other one. But it looks to be the same Grogu as a previous Vintage Collection version. So then really what I'm paying double for, because this figure costs double, is for the spiders. These little spider guys. And I've got a little egg, which is a cool looking egg. I get 2 little baby spiders. Nice. And then I get the big one that's posable. Well, some of the legs are posable. You can kind of see on the bottom there. These 2 are posable, and I can move them wherever. And the top 2 are posable. I can move them wherever. But these other ones on the sides, these 2 here and these 2 here, I cannot pose. They're just kind of stuck as they are. So, again, not the best, not the worst. I'm not mad at any of this, but I do want to show you guys some close-ups. Okay, so as you guys can see here, look at that. You've got the little bit of snow down on the bottom there of little baby Youngler. Now, I am having some trouble with his little arm here. It would be his left arm. Keeps popping out fairly regularly. But there's a good look at the egg and the smaller spiders. And then here's a close look at the larger spider. Again, we've got 2 of these legs that are posable. The 2 here are not, and then the 2 in the rear are also posable. You see they're on a little ball socket joint there, which does pop out if you want it to. But overall, I mean, I think I can have some fun and maybe try to do some cool photos with these. And again, we've got Mando, and I can kind of position him in some funky ways. Let's see, that's a little better. Kind of lean him up against the spider for a second. Oh, and he fell, making this an official video, but I did want to show you the details. Look at the paint on all that. The snow on the armor. You can see the tiny signet there. I think that's really well done. I actually like the paint job on this really, like, a lot. For $30 though, I would have liked the cape to have been soft goods, but it's fine. You know, I'll take what I can get. He does take a little bit of balancing, just a little bit of balancing. Come on, dude. I'm sure I can, if I had one more hand, I could probably get him to balance a little better. He's still gonna fall, but I think he looks good. I think he looks really good. I think the spiders look good. I've got little baby Grogu there about to mess with an egg. Oh, and I knocked him over one more time. Overall, a pretty cool looking set. Again, hard to pose with one hand, but I do like this figure quite a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this purchase. I gotta still rate this rad. Maybe it's not as salty of a taste because I'm getting it refunded, but I think that the extra paint on the figure looks good. The snowy paint on the figure looks good. Otherwise, to me, it seems to be mostly the same sculpt as the previous version, but with new paint. Same with Grogu, little baby Youngus. It feels like, I'm gonna call him that from now on in most videos. It feels like a rehash of the old figure that was also $14, right? But I get spiders this time, and maybe it's because I'm super like pumped and ready for the Razor Crest to come, because it's been delayed. It was supposed to come out in the fall, and here we are a few months later, and we're still chomping at the bit waiting for our $350 Razor Crest to arrive. But I'm looking forward to putting this Mando, this Grogu, and these spiders and everything, like, with the crest, and, you know, taking cool photographs and scenes. So, for me, I'm still going to rate this rad. Overpriced? Yeah. And even today, a few hours ago, speaking of overpriced figures at $27.99, Hasbro and Liskey PR released some images of a new Boba Fett. No, it's a deluxe Boba Fett with baggy pants, black boots, and some other soft goods. But it doesn't come with spiders or creatures, but it's $27.99 for this one figure. How do you guys feel about this? If you're a vintage collection collector, how do you feel about that? I kind of don't want to pre-order it. That's too much. It looks cool, but I also pre-ordered a different Boba Fett that comes with the Stormtrooper heads on spikes. You know, that one's $27.99. At least comes with a couple prop pieces. And it's Boba Fett Tatooine. Slightly different, slightly. That one's got like red boots and doesn't have like a cloth flap in the front. Otherwise, it's almost the same. Either way, prices on these figures are getting outlandish, out of hand, and crazy. And speaking of exclusive figures that are getting outlandish, out of hand, and crazy, Hasbro sent me this one a week ago. Mandalorian and Grogu Arvela 7. Stay tuned because I'm going to be reviewing that next. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this figure. Thumbs up, thumbs down, sad, rad. Are you subscribed? Because you should be, and if you're not, take a second, hit the button, use the force on the bell, turn on all the notifications. So whether it's Vintage Collection, whether it's Black Series, whether it's lightsabers, Mission Fleet, Galaxy's Edge stuff, you get the notifications when I drop those videos. And I'm still going to be doing the live stream watch parties for Book of Boba Fett. So if you stay up late and watch it, I hope you hang out. Come by. You never know what could happen in a live stream. They've been a lot of fun. I've been loving hanging out with you guys. So until next time, don't be a moof milker. But if you can inspire people to do cool stuff, you can teach them how to do cool things, you can push them to make that next project, then you know what? Be the spark for them. Be the spark. Help people make cool things. Be awesome. And you know I love you guys. Until next time, see ya. Oh, guys, there we go. I'm standing on my chair in my office. Remember I told you Baby Youngest was here in the bar scene? I didn't know where I put him. I found him. There he is, hanging out in the other place.